Okay, I'm back. Thank you for sticking with me. I am sorry for the interruption. I pushed the button and it stopped the video, so I had to do this in two parts. Our secret ingredient that I'm going to add now is actually two. One is a cup of sour cream. So we put in 1 cup of sour cream, and the second ingredient I like to use is just because it helps to make the muffins and my cakes extra super moist. I put in 1 cup of mayonnaise. So after I put this in, we're going to stir it. Use the mighty mixer. You remember back in the day when we didn't use mixers and we had to stir everything by hand? And you have to count like 300 stirs to make sure you got it stirred correctly and thoroughly. Well, now we got these mixers, and that makes life a heck of a lot easier. Excellent. Now, next to the last ingredient, of course, will be the 2 cups of flour. Now, you want to be careful that you don't put this sucker on high when you mix it, because flour's going to go everywhere. Lord knows, most of us have done that at least once and made a huge mess. So I usually stir it just a little bit before I actually turn on the mixer. That way it'll be a lot less that could fly around. We're going to stir this really well. We're going to mix it up really well. Scrape the sides. It's already smelling very good. Sometimes I wish I could just eat it right out of the bowl like this, but with the raw eggs, not good. We want to cook it. Okay. Now that's all mixed. The only thing we didn't put in is the strawberries. So that's going to be last. Strawberries, you're going to want to fold in. Remember to dice the strawberries small. That way it'll fill up the batter and you'll get a little bit of strawberries in each of the muffins. If you don't stir it well and fold it in and you have them cut too big, some muffins may have a lot of strawberries and other ones will not have very many at all or none. I found that out from trial and error. So anyways, we just gently fold in the strawberries. And put them in the cupcake liners. As you can see, I like to have all different colors. Makes it a little more fun and pretty when you have parties or have friends come over and you want to share. So we're going to start doing that. I use a scoop, a little scoop. Let me grab that. Okay. So putting them in, you know they're going to rise up a little bit. So I put in, what is this, like maybe a 1 ounce, like a 2 ounce scoop in each and every one. And of course, the oven is already warmed up. The oven is at 350 degrees. So we're going to finish filling up these, pop them in the oven, and when I come back, we'll be pulling them out so you can look at them and see how they look. It's going to be wonderful. 18 minutes is all I put them in the oven for at 350 for 18 minutes. You can test it with a toothpick or a knife. And of course, as long as it comes out clean with nothing sticking to them, they're done. If you're going to do it as a cake in a 9-inch pan, you're going to want to do it from 30 to 35 minutes. But I usually start checking at 30 just to see how it's doing. Because you don't want to overcook it. You want to just have it so it's very lightly brown around the edges. Nice golden color. So, let's finish filling these up. Put them in the oven. And I'll be right back. Hi, we're back. Muffins just came out of the oven. Oh, they smell so good. We're going to let them cool down for about 20 minutes. And the music in the background is the Jehovah Shalom a cappella. They're one of my favorite groups I just found. They're an African group that actually won Africa Has Talent, or Africa's Got Talent, whatever the show is. I don't watch it. But they won, and they got very popular. They're very good. Try finding them here on YouTube. I'm sure you'll like them. All right, I'm going to let these muffins cool for a little bit. And I'm going to try to make a special homemade whipped topping. And if it comes out right, oh, it's going to be to die for. All right, be right back. Hi. Okay, we're back. And what I did is I took 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I put in a tablespoon of vanilla. And you can add 6 to 8 tablespoons of powdered sugar, confectionery sugar. After you whip the crap out of those, or as my mama used to say, the bejesus, it's going to be nice and thick. You want it very thick, so keep whipping until it's thick. Had to pause the video because my whip broke while I was whipping up the whipped cream, but thank God I finished actually making it nice and thick. So I can move on to the next step. What I'm doing, just because I like to be a little special, is I took some canned mandarin oranges, drained them as much as possible, put them in the blender, and just blended them, chopped them up a little bit. We're going to add this. It was just one of those small can of the mandarin oranges. And now that we're putting this in, we're just going to fold it gently into the whipping cream that we just made.